Well, while they don't compare to the problems experienced by people in the hardest hit areas of Florida, Hurricane Michael did make its presence known on Longboat Key. Streets on the northern part of the island have flooded for the past 2 days. ABC 7's Rick Adams has more tonight from Longboat Key with the latest that's been happening there.
This has been a common sight on parts of Longboat Key the last 2 days. Vehicles driving through floodwaters or people trudging through the wet mess just to get to their mail. It's been a little nerve-wracking for Nancy Greenhouse and her husband. They live in the village area of the island.
You are kind of trapped, for non-emergency kinds of things.
The storm surge from Hurricane Michael combined with high tide, or what some residents are calling king tide, is to blame. The northern part of Longboat Key has been the hardest hit, with floodwaters that were at least 2 feet deep in places.
At the peak of the water level here yesterday, we had our people in here assessing where the highest points were and so forth. But it didn't get too high to respond yesterday, and today obviously we're in much better shape.
Although some of the floodwaters remain throughout part of the day today, residents were happy to see it start to disappear. We did not hear of any homes being damaged by this flooding, which is something people who live here are grateful for.
The water has not come up more than 2/3 up the way up our driveway, and then you sort of watch, and when the water stops sort of running in that direction and goes still, you know that the tide is turning and it's going back out, and so then you're not nervous anymore.
That was ABC 7's Rick Adams reporting. Now, town officials are keeping a close eye on tonight's high tide that will be happening around 2 o'clock this morning.